Hello, everyone. How is everyone? Hope you're good. Let me get my chat together. Ooh. Okay. Hi, Louise. I'm Mrs. Wilson. Hi, Mona. How is everyone? Happy Tuesday. We are going to wait just a few minutes, see if Taylor pops in. If Taylor pops in, we'll do the cinch thing. If she doesn't pop in, then we'll do the cinch thing when she shows up. Okay? Because the cinch is for Taylor. She wants me to, well, I told her I would help her, and she said, please. Hi, Anna. So, that's for her. However, let me show you this yumminess. Well, Louise will think this is yummy. Nobody else might, but hi, Kitty. Look at this yumminess. Look at this yumminess. I made me some packets of these and put in the booth. If they don't sell as just packets of these, then I will bring them back and put them in like for journals and things. I love it. I love it. So I have that. Hi, Noelle. I have that. I have so much. Tanya, so much. Does this have a date on it? Do you have a date on you? Copyright 1909, but I'm pretty sure that's the song. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the song. This one is 1931. Oh, this says April 19th, 1933. April 19th, 1933 is when they were using it. When they were using, oh gosh, some of it is upside down. Panic. Don't let me panic. Don't let me panic. The moon rocket. Da, 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 da. And these are even older than that, I think. What's this say? Gertrude! This was Gertrude's book. Not old Gertrude. Not old Gertrude. Joyce, it is finally nice here, but we know that it's another false fall. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Pickle. Even these copies are old, like where they had made them for their students or whatever they did. A Violin Classics, the Volume 1. Let's see. What's this say? Oh, it's that date right there. You see that date? Sorry, there was a noise. You see that date? It's whatever that date is. Pickle, my friend, I would like to just tell you that I'm so very proud of you for doing things that I cannot. So very proud of you. Sure, that sounds great, Noelle. I may have to turn the fan on because the no noise is making my head go woo, 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 woo. Well, my ears anyway. Because there's no noise in the background. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. I figured she would be here right when I started. Of course, it's not 11 yet. So what we'll do until she gets here people annoy me. Hi, Neenah. Oh, we're not going to talk about that puppy. That puppy is a lot of work. I guess you can. Sorry, my daddy's asking what my husband's doing. Instead of messaging my husband and asking my husband what he's doing, he messages me and asks me. Let's see. Did I have another one to show you? Yes, he's a genuine dust mop. You are correct. You are correct. He's a good puppy. He just, there's a lot going on around here. A lot for him to talk about. A lot for him to talk about. His parents are afraid he won't want to go home. To which I said, no worries about that. What time do you get home? All right. We will work in this, and then when Taylor shows up, we will do the cinch situation. Okay. So we're going to work in this. Let me move all of this back over. "12 weeks old. 12 weeks. 12 weeks of all puppy." Okay. One moment. That was my chair because it's on the ground. Hold on. Let me pop it up a little so it has a little spring to it. Okay. I'm going to find the mushrooms again because we're going to use this as a guide per se, if I can find them again. And Neenah, we're going to be coloring shrooms. Shrooms, I say. No idea. Hi, Kim. Okay. Stop texting me. All right. Let's do these ones, which I thought were yellow. I thought we found those, and those were yellow. I could just do them all the same color and not worry about this, right? I could, yes. Yep. I could. But then I wouldn't be me if I did that, right? Right. Yes, yellow field caps or milky cone cap. We're going with the yellow field cap. Why would you use Neo 2's dry and not activate them? Just asking. Just asking. Asking for a friend. Okay. Yellow field cap. I guess I can zoom in, and then if she comes in, zoom back out. Okay, we can do that. I swear if she shows up right when I do this, I'm gonna scream. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. One moment. Are you talking about just using them dry with no activation? Oh my gosh. I'm going to say bad words. Neo 1s are completely different than Neo 2s. Yeah, Neo 1s are completely different than Neo 2s. Yeah, no. Okay, field caps. Here we go. We need yellows. Yellows. Kind of yellows. We need a bright, maybe this golden bismuth yellow. Yeah, I have both of them. They are a completely different bird. Golden bismuth. Then we're gonna need dark honey. Dark honey. I mean, you could try it and see what it works. I mean, see what it does, but let's do raw sienna. 036. Okay. Hi, Robin. It's morning here. Okay. We are going to do golden bismuth yellow, 820 in the luminance, and dark honey in the light fast, and raw sienna in the luminance. Hello, Ashley. Okay. And we're gonna do these ones. These ones. I said it was morning here. It's morning here. So you were right the first time. For me, at least. Do, 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 do. There she is. I knew as soon as I started coloring you would show up. Let me do these mushrooms and then I'll zoom out and do the cinch because I know you sometimes have things you have to take care of. So let me... What the heck is that noise, Baxter? Do y'all hear that noise? Baxter, what is it? I knew I wasn't going crazy. One moment. What is it, Baxter? What is that noise? extra. What is that? It was a squirrel. It was just a squirrel, Baxter. It was just a squirrel. Okay. Whew, that's scary. That was so scary. You hear him? Why is he so mad? Okay. I almost broke my neck trying to see what it was. And then I banged on the glass door and it moved so I could see what it was. It's fine. Taylor don't be paying attention to the chat. So she be missing stuff. She be punching while I'm yelling, don't punch. You know? She gets involved in her stuff. What was funny is she said this. She goes, "Are you sure?" And then she goes, "Okay, I trust you." I was cracking up. I'm like, girl, we ain't gonna say something we ain't sure about over here. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. That needs to be brighter yellow, I think. Maybe not. What you talking about, Joyce? I gotta finish this page, y'all. We be slacking. Also, I found cheaper pencils than the Crayolas. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out, get the cinch thing done, and then we can go back to what we're doing. Let's put this here so we don't lose our mushroom page. Don't fall out of the chair, if at all possible. Okay. I'm going to put us on autofocus so that it can just do its thing when it needs to, okay? Now, what I've done... No, I did not. I forgot I got them because I was going to do a video. I'll show. These are the watercolor versions. The other ones are in the other room. But I got these at Five Below along with the regular version of these at Five Below. And it ended up being like 13 cents a pencil. And the Crayolas are like 17 cents a pencil. So, but I got these to do a comparison with least expensive, most expensive, and then I just never did it. It's fine. Okay. Here we go. Cinch. All right, cinch. Now, I already took the book apart. You on your own taking a book apart, okay? I already took the book apart and did that sort of thing. However, and I punched almost all of the pages. Oh gosh. I punched almost all of the pages. We are binding World of Flowers. And like I said, I've punched most of the pages. Okay, so we're going to set those over here. Now, are you listening? No, I don't know. I haven't used them yet. Okay. Tip number 1. When you have... Tanya, seriously. I don't have any crayons. That's the thing. I don't think. Okay. When you're doing your covers, if they do not match, as far as if you're like your covers, they were the same color, they were the same whatever. But if you're doing a book, make sure make sure that you put the covers back to back like they're gonna go, okay, so that when you punch them, they will be the same whole situation. Because if you don't, like me when I did my new Karen book, I flipped it because my brain was not functioning that day. But make sure you put them together, and you should be able to punch most coloring books at the same time. Okay, so just make sure you put them both together, back to back. I mean, not back to back, where they face each other. You know, where they face each other. Okay. Hi, Pearl. Okay, make sure they face each other. Then you don't have to take your little razor blade and cut it at the end. All right. Now, I did not punch. I have this many left to go. Okay. I don't recommend punching a bunch at a time, because if you mess one up, then you haven't messed a bunch up. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how these go. Okay. So, you're going to punch them. Let's go like this. Yes. You're going to punch them like this to begin with. Just sit them in there. Make sure all of these are pushed. You're going to sit them in there. All right. You're going to pull this lever. When you're done with that, you're going to pull this lever as far as it will go. It should stop right there on that line. Okay. Then you're going to take this and whatever, sometimes it may not be the second hole. This time it is. But whatever hole this little thing fits in, whether it's the last hole, the third hole, the second hole, whatever. When this is butt up against this, that's the one you're going to lock in. Okay? You're going to lock that in. Because there's a space between this and the one. So that's where that hole is going to lie. It may be 2 holes, depending on how long your paper is. Okay? Then you're going to look at your paper and you're going to see that 7 is going to make a full punch, but 8 would be a moon punch. So in this case, I'm pulling the 8 out. Every one of them will be different depending on your book. You have to look. Don't go this way. Because you thought, oh, I'll fix it. I'll pull this one out. Well, then you ended up with the moon shape. Okay? All right. We got it. Everything's good. 8's pulled out, right? This is locked down. Make sure that's locked down. And then we're going to punch. Okay? We're going to do this up. Also, I recommend doing all of them here first, then pulling out and doing all of them that way. think I can do all of these. And then you're not having to push this in every single time. You just do it one time. Okay. And then you take your little, yes, do them all at one time, then pull over and do them all again. Okay, and then I'm going to put them all, I'm going to put them here. I can close this, but you don't have to close this. I don't need to close that because you can't see. Okay, make sure that these, the fat end, is what locks into here, okay? Then you're going to start from the back, not with the cover, but you're going to start with the back, and you're going to see, you're going to do this, and you're going to see that I have two extra, okay? So before you do anything, you're going to cut. Go back in there. Before you do anything else, you're going to cut in the center of the one that's right after that, the last hole. You're going to cut in the center right there. We're going to hope I can find my cutters. Okay, like that. You cut in the center, and then you're going to have the same little doodad here that you have over here. Do that first because it makes it so much easier. Okay, and then you just put all your pages in. Yeah, do it first. I usually take the pages out and then cut, but I didn't have so many that I couldn't. So you just carry on and carry on and carry on. And then it comes to your cover. Okay. You're going to put your front cover on first. And then this is the back cover. And you're going to do it facing each other. Okay, facing each other. Then you're going to take it out. You're going to fit this to wherever your binding is, whatever your wires are. Mine's a 5/8, so I'm going to put mine on 5/8. Okay, if you have a 3/4 but you want it to be 5/8, you can do it 3/4 first, but then you can move it to 5/8 and you should be able to scrunch it. All right. Watch your fingers. Now, you have to put it, I don't know how I'm going to show this part. You have to put it where, I don't know how I'm going to show this, but both the bottom and the top are up against the back. Okay? The bottom and the top wires are up against the back. You can start in the center, you can start however you want to, whatever you want to do. But make sure that they are touching the back. Okay. And then you look, and if you've messed up, you can just kind of finagle it a little. Okay. Okay, and then you take your back cover and you flip it around. And there you go. Because that's what you ordered. It should say on the package. It should say on the package if it's a 5/8. Okay? And then sometimes you have to look and make sure that your stuff's not going to fall out. And then if it's still loose, then press it again. But this one looks all right. I bent that one, but that was my fault. Okay. But your packaging should say whether it's whether it is 5/8 or 3/4 or 1 inch. Any questions? Hi, Callie. Any questions? And the reason that you put the covers facing each other is so that this little thing is not on your back cover. So did that help at all? And of course, I didn't make this one circly because my hand slipped, but they're not perfect, but they're hand done, so they don't have to be perfect. Just make sure that both of these are up against the back, like this, up against the back, like that. And also remember to pull this out from time to time and empty it. Okay. Okay. How painless was that? Ooh. Yeah, make sure you empty that. And because if you're doing, and also if you're doing thicker paper or thicker books, make sure that you're checking. Sorry, that was loud. Make sure that you're checking in here, because if there happens to be a piece stuck in here, it'll mess your punch up. Your hole won't go all the way through. So check that periodically too. Hi, Britt. Okay. I'm not a teacher. I just show you things that I know. Okay? Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I use a razor blade. I use a razor blade. There are people who use heat guns and all those things. I just use a razor blade. No, pencil. All pencil. I don't know that I can get this whole thing in the frame. Maybe I can. No, it's pencil. All pencil. I have a video where I take books apart. I have a cinch video somewhere. I think there's a playlist, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I don't remember now. Angela is at the courthouse seeing if she's going to be called for jury duty. That's where she be. Thanks. Yeah, I tear books apart, and it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. All the things. I do. Thanks, Tanya. I'm not sure if the links are still active. I'm not sure if the links are still active to the wires that I get, but we'll see. I hope that's a bird. Anyway, so how was everyone's weekend? Yeah, I hate even speaking of jury duty because I don't want to have to go do it, but I I had one where it was a dude suing a tractor company because he fell over during work. He fell over and it fell on him, broke his arm. And I think it was like $1 million. And then his wife wanted money because he couldn't have sex with her. Last time I checked, you don't use your arm, but whatever. I don't know what freaky stuff they do. So to each their own. But, yeah, I was one of those people that I was like, he does not deserve all this money. However, I could not stand the representative for the company that came, and I was like, what, whatever. I'm not going to sit here for any longer. So give them the money if you want to. I don't care. Yeah, she literally got on the stand and that was her argument. That was her argument. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. What? Yeah, I was like, ugh, okay. Yeah, that's exactly. She wanted, yeah, $100,000 because because his arm hurt and they couldn't have relations. And I'm over here thinking, how do you do this, Judge? Because I would have literally, it took everything I had not to make a face, because you can't make faces. Yeah. So, that's fun times. Hi, Gia. I know, I guess, but I'm just like, dude, what? I'm just like, I cannot. No, it was like, I mean, aren't you glad that you didn't, like, get killed? I know. Well, I don't know. I used to not be as bad as I am now as far as all the things with my face and such. What am I kidding? That's not true. See, these are like flatter ones. So I don't think those are the same. But we might could do them the same, like the same yellowy stuff. Maybe? We'll do them the same just because we're here. Yeah, it's something. So this weekend we had Trey's birthday at the other house. So we had that Sunday afternoon. We had pizza and all the things. And I'm going to share something, and it's not going to be pleasant. So if you don't want to hear it, now's your time to mute me, because it's not going to be pleasant. But I know nosy people will still listen. I'm warning you ahead of time that it's not pleasant. Is it about eyes? Is it about a child or eyes? I don't know. Anyway, okay. So we go. They want to see the shed and the progress on the shed. And so I said, let's go out there and look. So we went out there. Okay, Noelle knows the story. So we go out there and we're looking around. I'm showing them the snake skin and all that stuff. And they come out and I was like, what are you doing? And they were like, we're trying to figure out what's dead out here. And I immediately knew that it was raccoon. I mean, I just felt it in my bones. I knew it in my bones. All the things. So I said, did you check raccoon's grave? And Brian said, yes, it's fine. To which I said, let me just go over there with my own eyeballs and check myself. And my sweet, sweet little girl had resurfaced to the top of the ground. So there she was in all of her dead glory at ground level. Yes. So I said that it's her. And he was like, what do you mean? And I said, yeah, that's what you're smelling. So Trey, being the trooper that he is, went all the way over there. I just went where I could see her. And it looked like, it was still, from a distance, it looked like it was still, she was still covered. But she was not. So Trey went over and I said, do you see her head? And he said, no. So then I proceeded to go over because I was not in the frame of mind at that moment. I would have eventually done it, but I was not in the frame of mind at that moment to go over there if her head was showing. So he said no. So then I proceeded to go over there. And it appears that she floated up, the back of her floated up. Now, we dug this hole with a tractor, and this hole was 4 feet deep. Okay? 4 feet deep. Dug with a tractor. And so there were, what I think happened in discussion with a friend, what I think happened is I think she floated somehow through the dirt, floated up. I don't know how. And then something, because there were footprints, and something like took the top layer off of her. That's the only thing I can figure, because her head was still buried. It was just her back. It was like from her stomach to her back legs. So that's the only thing that I can figure, because there were paw prints. However, they did not take her off. She wasn't bitten. She wasn't like ripped up or anything like that, which, talking to a friend, we've decided that it's probably because she had cancer and they left her be. Is that all the ones I want to do? Those. So we figure that that's why they left her be. But it couldn't have been too long. Like, it had to be within the last day or so like, it had to be like Thursday or Friday, because, or maybe even Saturday, I don't know, because there weren't any like bugs. I mean, there wasn't any like buzzards flying around or anything like that. Now, there were the most beautiful blue butterflies that I have ever seen around her. Now, for those who know science and know the things, those are the butterflies that come and they survive off of decay. But it was so mind-boggling how something so gruesome could be so beautiful, you know, because those butterflies were gorgeous. So, but yeah, that was an experience I would rather not experience again. However, I did experience dogs digging up a dog one time, but that was here. So, anyway, there you go. That was my weekend. We did not move her, because, for lack of a better word, she would have fallen apart. So we just put more dirt on top of her and put a bunch of heavy stuff on top of that. And did this when we left. So yeah, yay for us. It was awful. She wasn't dug up. There were no dig marks at all. Like, she wasn't dug up. But she was 4 feet deep when we left. Yeah, she was 4 feet deep when we left. Welcome back, Mona. Did you leave for my story? I missed it. There has been a lot of raining. So Baxter, I'm fixing to let you out there to that squirrel. Oh, you had a phone call. Okay. I didn't see that. Well, you missed the gruesome story. Oh, but those butterfly, man, they were. And another thing is, there were flies, but not to the extent like she had been that way for days, you know? So, anyway, there we go. The cliff notes are, Raccoon made resurfaced from her grave. There's the Cliff Notes. Is it not? Yes, Wilson, I'm telling you, it is. It is. It is. You would think that there would, you know, I would have been able to tell if they dug, because they would have had to dig down 4 feet. Yeah, it's, I don't know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. Yeah, there would be, but there wasn't. I mean, there were paw prints there, but like I said, I'm pretty sure they left her because of the cancer part. Okay, let's do these. Like, hello. What is happening with you? Thank you. Now, we had buried, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my gosh, the people, when they hear this. I had buried Ruby, who is my little Shih Tzu, who had the equivalent of Down syndrome in a dog. Buried her in the front yard here, okay? Buried her. And she was like this big. She was tiny. And we buried her, and I went back out there, I don't know, a few hours later, and I had let dogs in and out and all that stuff. And they dug her up, and there she was, just chilling at the bottom of her hole. I guess they thought she couldn't breathe. I guess they figured she can't breathe, so we'll save your life. Oh gosh. Okay. I think we're going to do these ones purple. We're going to do... Dogs are so funny. Like, they're so different. Okay, we're going to do light aubergine. If I can find my colors, we're going to do light aubergine, which is 95. We're going to do violet brown, which is a 129. All the snakes are coral. They're all coral. But here's the thing, okay? We weren't going to go to the shed. Now, I probably would have went and checked the grave before I left, just because I was there. But we weren't going to go to the shed. So if we hadn't gone to the shed, then that would have been, you know, not so good. Okay, I think that's what I need for these. Tanya loves them, but Tanya, it doesn't matter. None of them's gonna beat Herman the Possum. Herman the Possum. Nobody beats Herman the Possum. The moral of the story is, if your husband says something, go behind him and check. That is the true moral of the story. Okay, we're going to do this whole little lot here purple. And we're going to have aubergine, light aubergine, violet brown, you know, that Dawn purple and purple. And is that it? Yeah. Okay, so light aubergine. That's a different one, but we're gonna just make it like it's part of the life here. This squirrel is driving me nuts that's outside. Do y'all hear him yet? Of course, now he stopped. He's just out here just making noise and tapping and flapping his tail. I cannot. Okay, and then purple. So I made, I went and got my granny's corn scraper. And I made some fresh creamed corn. I'm telling you, having the tools, the right tools, makes all the difference in the world. Brian had never seen such a tool, device, whatever it is. It's fantastic. So much easier. And how many ear corn has that thing seen? I can't even tell you. Yes. And I'm wondering how old this one is. I mean, because you can still get them, but I'm just wondering how old this one is. Because I remember growing up using it, not me using it. Well, we kind of used it. Are you serious? Fresh cream corn? Oh, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean, am I serious? Do you want to see a picture? I can show you a picture. I have proof. I have proof. And there's the corn scraper. My granny came out in me. Do y'all not have corn in Canada? You got corn in Canada? I don't add flour to mine. A lot of people add flowers to theirs, but I don't add flour to mine. Mine is so simple. It's how my granny did it. Cream corn is so good. I can teach you. It is so easy. It is so easy, Wilson. I can teach you. And put it over a baked potato. That is heaven. Cream corn on top of a baked potato is heaven on earth. Thanks. These will be trimmed before next time because they have gotten too long. But thank you. Well, they may be trimmed before next time. Oh, I can tell you. It is so fun. It's easy. But anybody who makes cream corn in here, do you... Like, I kind of want to get some and freeze some, but I'm not a freezer. I love cornbread casserole, too. I love corn casserole. Corn casserole is really good. Yours comes out of a can. Well, that's good. That's good. I can't eat a lot of it because my gallbladder says, hey... But no, do y'all put, Mona, do you put flour in yours? I know, but I hate freezing stuff. I know I can freeze it. All I have to do is put it in the bag and put it in the freezer. That's what Granny always did. But I am not a good freezer person. I mean, during COVID, I learned to freeze things, but I'm not a good freezer person, but I really need to be. Like, I need to go to all these little stands, or all these cute little farmer dudes are, got their little corn for sale, and I need to freeze some. But mine is just the corn, but you have to scrape it off first, just the top. If you have to scrape it off, scrape the corn off, just the top of the kernels off first. Don't scrape all the way down, just the top of the kernels. And then you put it in, you do your little scraper thing, and that's where you get all the liquidy stuff. And then you put a stick of butter in the skillet and you let it melt. Then you put your corn in the skillet. Then you add a tablespoon or a tablespoon of sugar. That's it. And then you let it do its thing for like 20 minutes. You got to stir it a lot though, because it'll stick to the bottom of your pan. Did I not pull Violet out? I didn't pull Violet out. I need Violet. No. No. You do not. You have to shuck it first. Shuck it and then. You don't cook the corn first. No. No, that would take all the juice out of it. I mean, it would be whole kernel corn then instead of cream corn. Cream style corn. There's that Violet I wanted. Yeah, you cook it after. What do you say? A cup of butter? A cup of butter? 5 tablespoons of butter? What do you say? I don't add cream. Nope. No cream. Add sugar. Am I supposed to add cream? A bit of butter. Oh, no, this is more than a bit. This is a Granny pass me the stick. It's a stick of butter. No cream. I mean, no, well, I guess. 6 maybe. But it's not fried because, I mean, essentially you do it in a skillet, but it's not, you don't do it till it's fried, if that makes sense. You do it until it just thickens up a little. What did you say? In a tub? We got tub butter too. I prefer sticks. We got margarine in a tub. Don't eat margarine. Margarine is bad for you. Don't eat margarine. It's bad for you. It sticks with your arteries. And do olive oil instead of vegetable. Vegetable oil is not good for you either. If you look at the skillet, if you do a little experiment like I did, and see what the vegetable oil turns into in the skillet when it hardens. Yeah. Nice. I like butter. I do unsalted butter though. You can't tell the difference. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm gonna have to do, but there's no more that look like that. Butter. I love butter. Butter is my friend. Not really, but I love it anyway. I feel like I need to do more purple somewhere, but no more are like that. I could do those purple, I guess. But they're not like that. They're not like that. Do 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 do. I'm tired of looking at this book. Not really. Oh, maybe we can do some blue looking. I should have done them all the same color. That's what I should have done. Let's do this. Let's do like an ocean blue. Sea green colors. Sea green color. Ooh. Let's do spruce green. Spruce green. Dark, yeah, cyanide green, and maybe racing green. And then we will do olive brown, a 10%. Olive brown. 732. 732. Do you add cream to your corn? Mona? Some people add bacon grease to it. But I don't add cream to it. You do add cream to it? Yeah. My granny didn't add cream to hers. Interesting. Okay. Let's do spruce green. Spruce green. Half a cup of cream. Yeah. Hi, Sue. Well, do what Mona does, Kim, because I'm obviously not making it correctly. I'm probably making it old school when they didn't have cream. You know, my 1920s granny not having cream. You know? She probably didn't have cream growing up. Do, 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 do. I'm also gonna try chicken spaghetti with ranch seasoning and cream cheese. And chicken and spaghetti, of course. Do you put flour in yours too? I know there are people who put flowers in it. I'm over this page. Can anybody tell? I guess we'll start a September prompt on Thursday. I think I'm going to go mow tomorrow. Got a bruise from the dog crate. La, 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 la. Baxter, it's time for us to move. Things are just too crazy around here. Okay, we're gonna color these two. I'm not making my corn right. If you're still listening. Yeah. Evidently, I'm supposed to be adding cream or something, or else it's just fried corn. Oh. My granny didn't add cream, so I didn't know to. Now what do we want to do? Let me see real quick something. Let me see something. Okay. I need like a yellowy brown color. Did I have yellow ochre out by chance? Yellow, I've made it what, 3 or 4 times? 3 or 4 times, I think. Yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Yellow ochre, and then I'm gonna do autumn. No. Sepia red, sepia red, sepia red. Sepia red, and maybe autumn brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna do is one of these raw umber. No. Are you raw umber? No. Raw umber 10%. 842 raw umber 10% and light bronze. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do these ones, and this one. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, for the love of Peyton. I hate this light being right here. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, this yellow. Ouch. Either way, it's good on a baked potato. If you don't eat cream corn on a baked potato, I highly recommend it. I need water. I've got some crafty stuff I need to make to take to the booth over the next little bit. We'll have to be preparing for Christmas. I put green peas and mashed potatoes. Also, corn and macaroni and cheese. Whole kernel corn and macaroni and cheese is also very good. I'll need to take a look at the prompts and see which one we should do. I really have books that I need to read. I wonder when Angela will know if she gets picked. Sometimes life just does that. I need to finish the current book I'm reading, and I need to start and finish 2 more before Monday morning. Right? Is September 1st Monday morning? That is the question. I swear, if you turn off. Yes, because that's Labor Day. Labor Day. So, are y'all doing anything for Labor Day for those who celebrate Labor Day? Anybody do anything? We may have a cookout. Going to San Diego. Yeah. So that's Monday. So I have to get these books read before Monday. And I think the dog goes back Sunday. So, yay. We're going to have a celebration when the puppy goes back. He's really not that bad of a puppy. He's really a good puppy, I guess. You don't hear him barking, so that says something about him. I've already taught him to walk on a leash. And I've almost, and I've got him to, the process of teaching him to sit. So now he'll run full blast and then sit real quick at my feet. It's quite funny. It's quite funny. Quite funny. I think we're going to do those the same too, kind of. And these. We're going to use the same colors. We're just going to do a little mixture of them, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's do, maybe we'll do green ochre. I need to freaking go just lock that door. Who's copying me? Who's copying me? What am I doing? Oh. Why am I way over here? Okay, this book. Do 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 do. These pens will be sounding scratchy. Da 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 da. Ouch. You know when that elbow skin rolls on itself? Yeah, that don't feel good. And that's what just happened to me. To me. I don't think she knows yet. I think she's in the waiting process. The waiting process. Gotta go. She's gonna get in trouble. She's gonna get fired. Fired. Alright. Let's do Autumn Brown. So I'm in search for a new laptop that I can put my laser cutter program on that won't sucketh. So I'm looking for that. I found an HP one that will work, but I'm really not an HP computer fan. Just saying. Hi, Kelly. Have you been here for a while? And I've just been rude and haven't spoken to you after talking about my biggest pet peeve of streamers is when they don't pay attention to the chat. I'd be so sorry about that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hi. Welcome in. Are we even almost done with this page? I feel like these mushrooms are multiplying. Oh, can we discuss something controversial? For those who have Cracker Barrel, what do we think about the new logo situation? If you don't have Cracker Barrel, none of y'all may have Cracker Barrel. Do you have Cracker Barrel? Maybe I should ask that first. I think changing the logo is stupid. But I also thought taking Aunt Jemima off of Pancake Mix was stupid too. But I digress. Stupid. Yeah, thank you. We're going to modernize an old country store feel. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But also, we took Aunt Jemima off of Pancake Mix. So, just saying. You know what I'm... Oh, we're not going to go there. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Here's my thing. Aunt Jemima worked hard to get her face on a pancake bottle. Why did you take it off? If we're going to change stuff. Cracker Barrel, yes, it's a restaurant. It's a like home southern cooked. I think Uncle Ben was too, which again, stupid. Why are you taking these people off? They worked hard to get on their boxes and their bottles. They deserve recognition for the best pancake syrup on planet Earth. We love Aunt Jemima here. Like, they deserve to be on there. whatever. She deserved to be on the bottle of syrup. This racist stuff gets on my nerves. We ain't taking Cracker out of Cracker Barrel. Okay, these ones now. I think we're going to do them like the creamy colory colors. So we need to keep this raw umber out. Raw for 10%. And then I'm going to get wheat. It gets on my nerves. I can't deal with it. I can't. It makes me mad. Wheat thins. Wheat thins and light burns. I'm not getting political or nothing. I'm just saying, it's stupid. They deserve to be on. She deserves to be on that pancake syrup. He deserves to be on that rice. It's the best pancake syrup ever. Okay. This is what we have. We have raw umber 10%, wheat, and light bronze. Is that what we're going with? We may need yellow ochre. Do we have yellow ochre out here still? Hello? I'll be making people mad for my opinions, but it's fine. I love everyone. Even the misguided ones. I did not get out yellow ochre, did I? Do I need yellow ochre? No, we're going to go with this. We're going to do wheat first. Yeah, wheat first. Wheat thins. I feel like that should be blue. We're not going to make it blue because I don't know what blues I used. Yeah, they pick and choose who they remove. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what the you know, rules are. I don't think they know what the rules are either. I think they just say, hey, what can we tick people off for today? What can we be butthurt for today? You cannot erase the history of this country. You can't. I don't know why you can't learn from it if it disappears. Kelly. You can't learn from history if you try to erase history. How do you know to do better if you erase it? How do you teach if you erase it? You don't. nice. You got some good books delivered. Let's go this way. Well, we can do it this way. I'm all over this thing with this book. We're almost there, I think. I think we're almost there. What am I going to do the outside? And if I get one message that I am racist, I'm going to lose my mind. Some of my most favorite people are not the same color as I am. Well, I ain't. Got my stomach growling. It says, hey. Look at this. I just have purple right there. It sticks out like a sore thumb. It's fine. Now I'm going to do that purple. There we go. We're going to do this down here purple. Just take a breath or two. Is it you on the boat? Is it you on a boat? I cannot believe you got on a boat. I'm so proud of you, but I can't believe you got on a boat. You know what the next thing is? A plane. I feel like these are the same. Oh my. I think these are the same colors, aren't they? Aren't these like the creamy looking colors? Okay, and I need to add something else in there. Maybe we'll do like a little yellow, perhaps. Now, what am I going to do with this outside ring? Should I do that this color? This dark color? This auburn color? Or should I do it a dark blue? Or should I do it a dark purple, like this nightshade color? Oh, this squirrel. Okay. Here's the options. Dark indigo, nightshade, or auburn brown. Dark purple. The brown would be good. Purple, nightshade. Auburn brown. So this nightshade color is the purple I'm talking about. You are so helpful. So helpful. Nightshade is my favorite. Nightshade is my favorite light pass too, I think. We'll do nightshade. It'll be fine. Where is it? There it is. Let's see. This one? Nightshade? Or one of these purples? Here we go. We're just going to do it this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I don't know where this book was. It was up here. Please don't fall. Okay. Let's see. Do we like it? And then I have to decide. I don't think I'm going to do anything outside the circle. Although I could do blue outside the circle. You're going in. Where's she going? Are you embarrassed of me? I think she's embarrassed of me. Oh, that would be cool. If I was, talented, I could do like a wall behind it. Like it was a plate on a wall. Are you embarrassed of me? Did you not want me to talk to Mama? This squirrel, do y'all seriously not hear that squirrel? I'm going to be quiet and listen. Speaking of pancake syrup, I get to use these again too, and on something. I don't. Oh, Serene. Oh gosh, Serene. Y'all, Pickle, have you started Serene yet? You better say no. You better say no. I know I'm out of frame. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so speaking of that, I have taken myself off of it because the last time I had it, I can't do pancakes with just a little syrup. So I have to have like half a bottle. And it made my heart rate go pew. So why did that get so dark? Anyway, it made my heart rate go stupid. So I've taken myself off pancakes and syrup for the moment. Pancakes with peanut butter. What do you mean? Okay. It made my heart skyrocket. Well, it didn't go as high as it does in an SVT attack, but evidently I can't do syrup anymore. So there's that. Yay me. Anyway, I think this is done. I think. We may or may not post it. Who knows? So we did that. We spiral bound this. What else? Did y'all see my... Did I show this page finished? I don't remember. Did I? Somebody tell me before I show it. Never again will I be doing Neo 2s as a background in a Kirby book. You're welcome. Did I show the Nocturne's finished page? I think I did. I don't know. Let's see. Did I show finished? Her finished. There she is, if not. Yeah, I'm not doing it again. Not doing it again. Not doing it again. Thanks. Also, I believe for the Rhapsody prompt, I am going to do out of this book. I think I'm going to do this page, this double page. Hold my hand, because I've lost my mind. Don't leave me yet. Stay with me while I put these pencils up. Please, and thank you. I know a bunch of you are leaving, but don't leave me, everybody, yet. Until I get these put up. Please. Stay with me a little while longer. Because I have to go in there to that puppy. Ugh. Baxter, we have to go in there to the puppy. We don't want to, do we? We don't. We don't want to do it. You mean go get him so y'all can see him? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's crazy talk. Y'all are like, yes! And I'm over here like, ugh. But I have to take him out to pee. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate you so much. A 601 mid and then mid. What is happening? Group your corn and then mid ultra marine. Where are those pencils? Oh, they're over here. Look at me. I didn't put these up. Told me to put my pencils up so that I actually put them up. I don't know. I can go get the dog. What if the dog has to pee? Do you want me to go get the dog? Do I have to go get the dog? 182. And then basil. Basil? Basil. Because y'all care about me. And you care about me putting this up. Because 729. Oh, this. I know, Baxter. I don't know what to do about it, son. I don't know. 719. We're almost done. Calm down. Be patient, Neenah. Be patient. I know I went and said it. I'll go get him. I'll go get him. But he probably needs to pee first. Don't puppies have to pee when they first come out of their crates all the time? I mean, he's usually good about it, but... Wheat thins, yellow ochre, raw sienna. I may or may not be back to stream for what has happened? Yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Raw sienna. Burnt blah blah blah. 866. Autumn brown. Look, see? He does really good, actually. Oh, he's so wild though. Alright. I'll go get him and hope he doesn't pay. I have to raise this up though because he's a wild child. Okay. Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay. I will, if you want me to go get him, I will get him. They will all wait. Okay, hold on. Baxter, come on. Come on, Baxter. You can't be in here. Come on, Baxter. he pees on my desk, I'm going to be mad at y'all. There it goes. Say hi, friends. Don't you pee on my desk. Oh, he's a good boy. Don't you do it. Don't you just do it. Here, show him your face. Show him your face. Say hi. Say I don't like being on the back. Hey, hey, sir. No. He's a Bobby. He's just a Bobby. He's just a Bobby. He's just a little Bobby. He's just a little Bobby. I told y'all he was little. He's so little. He's a little boy. His name is Chewy. Say, my name's Chewy. Say, my name is Chewy. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Oh, big yawn. He's a big yawn. Scoot that way so they can see your face. Look up here. Look up here. Hey, look up here. Say hi. I can't wait for them to come and get you. I can't wait for them to come and get you. He snorts. I can't wait for them to come and get you. There's his face. There's his little face. I can't wait for them to come and get you. I can't wait for them to come and get you. Oh yeah, I want it. Oh, that's a good stuff. Oh, that's a good stuff right there. That's a good stuff right there. Here's a Bobby. No, I'm not getting attached to him at all. I can go see him anytime I want to. They messaged yesterday and they said, we're afraid he won't want to come home. I'm like, no worries. No worries. He just bites a little. He can't hurt yet. He can't hurt yet. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. Just a baby. I'm just 12 weeks old. I'm so little. No, he's got a sister. He's got a sister that he terrorizes. But the house sitter said she couldn't do a puppy, so he had to come to me. He had to come to me. He had to come to me. But hopefully, I'm hoping that him and Hemi will, I was hoping Hemi would play with him, but Hemi don't want to. Hemi don't want to. Hemi says no thanks. I'm going to make him mean and send him home. Look up here so they can see your face. Hemi's like 4 times bigger than him. And Hemi's like, no, thank you. Okay, well, there's the puppy. Do you love him so much? He's a baby. He's a baby. Oh, big stretch. That's a big stretch. You want to go out there and kill a squirrel? It's funny because they like, he'll huff like he's just so tired. He just has the roughest life. Just has the roughest life. Alright. Tell all your friends bye. That you won't see them again. Well, you may see them Thursday. You're being awful quiet. You're usually yappy. He's mean. He's not. He's really a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, thanks for hanging out. I may be back later for sprints, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Be kind to one another, make someone smile, and I shall see you next time. Bye.